don't really get embarrassed like that. But this time it was an exception. Hey everyone, it's Keisha Charmaine and I'm back. So I don't get embarrassed often, at least not since I've been an adult. I don't take myself too seriously. One reason right here why you shouldn't take yourself that seriously. Nobody knows you. I'm just kidding. So this is late 2014. It was December. My friend Brittany and I, we went to a natural hair event called Locked and Loosed. I believe it was hosted by LOCS Revolution. And like, it was a pretty cool event. It was to bring together people with locked hair and loose hair. Matter of fact, I made a vlog, Brittany and I made a vlog afterwards. Definitely check it out. I think it's worth a watch, definitely. In the vlog, we're discussing how locks feel kind of left out of the natural hair community. And she was giving her perspective from a loose natural, and I'm giving my perspective from a locked natural. So check that video out. It was really good. So before we get into the event, Brittany and I decided we're gonna get there early because the first 30 or so attendees were gonna be gifted with swag bags, and we wanted free products and stuff. So we're there early and we're waiting online, and I see Joey Rosado. Joey Rosado, he's better known as Island Boy Photography. Pretty well known photographer specializing in black beauty mostly. I've shot with him a couple times, but at this point in time, I didn't know him yet. So I see him, I'm like, oh cool, Island Boy Photography is here. Let me backtrack a little bit. So I'm thinking, okay, this is a natural hair event, locked event in New York City. I may run into some of my viewers. That's where my head is at. That's what I'm thinking. At this time, I think I had under 10,000 subscribers, which is not a lot. I mean, to me it was a lot at the time, and I realized how much it's really not a lot. I'm still not even at a lot. When you think of the YouTube world, it's not a lot. At the time I thought it was a lot though, okay? So I'm expecting, yeah, I'm gonna run into some viewers and all that. So on the line, and the line was like swinging around like into a staircase. So I'm in the hallway and she's on the line like further behind me in the staircase area, and Island Boy Photography is there as well, and a bunch of other loose haired and locked haired women. A girl sees me with short locks and she's like, oh my god, I love your videos. And I'm like, hi. Thanks for watching. And she's like, ChescaLocs, I love you. ChescaLocs, I love you. ChescaLocs. And I'm like, I literally was like speechless for a moment. But she kept talking. She kept saying, like, she kept engaging in conversation. I'm basically saying the same thing over and over. I love you, ChescaLocs. I love your videos. So I remembered seeing on ChescaLocs Instagram that she had some photos taken by Island Boy Photography, and Island Boy Photography was right there. So I knew that he knew very well that I was in ChescaLocs. Island Boy Photography was just looking at me like, and I knew what he was thinking. You're not ChescaLocs. I know you're not ChescaLocs. And I knew there was a good chance that the people in the area knew I was in ChescaLocs. Mind you, ChescaLocs has like, I don't know, 5 times as many subscribers as I do, or something like that. So she's a big deal, and I'm like, no, I was hyped for a moment. I thought that she really knew me. Eventually I just had to say something because I just knew people in the area knew that I wasn't ChescaLocs. So I was like, I'm not gonna pretend to be ChescaLocs right now. That's not what I'm gonna do. So I was like, I'm not ChescaLocs. And she's like, oh. And I was like, I'm Keisha. I'm Keisha. I said it so like timidly and so like ashamed, like, I'm Keisha. Like, I'm just Keisha. And then she's like, oh, well, I love your videos. And I'm just like, I'm sure you do. I'm sure. My friend Brittany, I think she was engaging in the conversation with someone else on the line, so I don't know if she caught that whole exchange. I never asked her about it. I was so embarrassed. What do you guys think? Was that embarrassing? I don't know if I'm making a big deal out of it, but I feel like I was like, I'm sure she probably has seen my videos, but just probably just more familiar with ChescaLocs at the time. So yeah. And I asked my brother one time, I'm like, JR, like I got confused for ChescaLocs one time. Like, can you see that? Like, how is that possible? He's like, I can see it. You guys are both brown. You guys both have big eyes. I'm like, but I have red locks. He's like, well, yeah, you do have red locks. And I had red locks at the time as well. Man, yeah. But Jasmine Rose was a guest speaker at this event, and she tapped me on the shoulder. That was the first time I met her, I believe. Yeah, that was the first time I met her in person. And she knew who I was. So I felt a little better after that. And I did meet, I think, like 2 or 3 viewers who wanted to take pictures with me, so I felt a little bit better after that. But ouch. It still was an ouch for me though. It's so many people. Yeah, but at the same time, I feel honored to be confused at ChescaLocs. I do love her videos. She was one of the first people on YouTube who I watched that helped me along my early journey. So if I get confused for somebody, glad it's her. And girlfriend who thought I was ChescaLocs, if you're watching this video, I'm still not ChescaLocs. I'm out here repping Love, Light, and Locks. Woo, woo, woo. Make sure you check out KeishaCharmaine.com for more of me and all that I have for you. Join my mailing list for surprise giveaways and more. Thanks for watching Love, Light, and Locks.